Now, let me explain something to individuals a certain type of way. I know other individuals. See, like you see the Shadow Clan, they 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 gotta come and bring me my books back sooner or later. But I'm not looking for the Shadow Clan right now. I'm looking for the Light Clan right now. Now, let me explain something to you right now. Now, I know y'all voting in your economic structure because some of y'all scumbags and stuff, and then some of y'all done did so much that the hormones are flaring. Let me explain something to you. Your hormones are flaring up a certain type of way, wanting a point of acknowledgement at a time. Then you have men that is that's scheming about situation because other individuals' intentions at a time. I'm a man that I have to refine the humane condition of all astrological trees, especially of love, because I'm the real love. Now, if my wife even does something wrong, she'll have sour pussy. Now, I was watching Charms, right? Now, I had literally dropped some soap on on my on my sweat at a time, right? In the front. Now it was literally fabric soap. So you might have a chick that wanna be Elena Bobbitt because she's seeing there's a form of soap cleaning a form of a foundation that holds withholds nutriment, nur- nurturement of one's natural nurturing. Now, if a chick tries to commit Elena Bobbitt at a time, it's because she doesn't know her physics and she's just looking for an excuse to be stupid and say she was just fulfilling a certain type of oath. Now, if I have certain wives that I'm not with because they knew I was here, and then you have empresses that's regarding because listen, there's real empresses that's of the metaphysical realm, that's in the spiritual realm, that's beyond the spiritual realm. Oh, pardon me, this guy's smoking in the next room. Hold on. This guy wants a person outside to hear inspiring on him. But you have real empresses that's in the metaphysical realm, and then on top of it, you have empresses that know physics and metaphysics and mythology and magic, right? Some of these chicks are their purity of legacies and lineage are the continuance of the human condition of the love of me and the empress. This is why they come out looking so extreme pretty, extreme sexy, sexy pretty, extreme pretty sexy, extreme sexy pretty, extreme sexy pretty fair, extreme pretty sexy fair in the physical reality to their human condition is because I'm the literal man that loved my wife the reason. And then you have chicks that I don't want to be with that just want to mess up the humane condition, polluting atmosphere or causing the wrong humane conditions at the time because I don't want to be with their situations a certain type of way at a time, and it's causing a form of controversy within their humane condition, and then they ended up stressed. Now, a lot of people, the reason of their stress is because they're not being pleased at a time. They're not being, they're not really being pleased. The reason why they're not really being pleased because they're thinking they could do it themselves, and then they're causing the wrong intentions to even their habitation, to their atmosphere, to their mental, even in their own relations. Because the fact is, I'm the one that's supposed to be really conditioning for the individual's ease of the happiness. And on top of it, if you have somebody, imagine this: if you have somebody in an astrological tree, it's just like what I was telling you about the air and light empress, and the a certain stonement empress. Now, only the reason I would know about the air and light empress and a certain stonement empress that kind of has the equality of one of other. Another person said, "What are you speaking about?" All right, you have an empress of air and light who knows the first calendar air and light, and then she's also a stone man. Also a stone empress because she has the equality of the first stone. But we're not gonna speak about that. Now she got to go on the run. And how is she gonna go on the run when you have her vital origin of her vein of one of the calendars dishonoring the elder of the accounting firm? She's not gonna be able to survive, and it'll cause the death of women. Not, it won't cause the death of me, but it'll cause the death of the calendar of women. Reasons being because she just, the vital or the vital of the vital of the origin of the calendar dishonored its consciousness, me. Doing something like that and jeopardized her life. Why is that? Because you made me think about her in the wrong type of emotional, mental, when I should have been happy, and then now I'm thinking about her a certain type of way that she can remain a point of air and light a certain type of way because I don't care if she fades out of the physical reality. Because a person of honesty, who of real love, would never end. They have a love calendar. They would never hurt you, and especially emotionally. So, because of their ignorance and negligence of what they did, it was a high point of a calendar of also a vitalist, of an empress, a certain type of way. And on top of it, individuals dishonored me. So now that empress is in danger, the main space empress. Then on top of it, one is not saying nothing because she's there dealing with her condition because she was already complete. Then you have you see your spokespersons outside that keep yelling stop because your little promiscuous pieces of shit out there. Now let me explain something to you. Some of you might have may be looking like the empress at a certain point of acknowledgement, even in the humane condition of the physical reality, right? Now, if you look like the purity of the empress, that some of you are carrying a form of real honor of the empress. Now, if you choose, now if you fit the regimen of the empress, and then you if you decided to be with another man, you killed the empress because you only meant to be with one man throughout time, and I'm the soulmate. There's nothing new under the sun, so there's no reason for you to be with no other man. Now, I'm gonna just tell you just like this now. Now, you have certain chicks of empresses of the earth, even in the earth element empresses, that know a certain form of magic. Now, if they decide to go do things out of order to their human condition, that means they jeopardize the literal earth in their plan. And it's gonna show, and there's no excuse for when it shows because that could create sales. A person would be like, yo, why over here look like this? Why I came down here and you knew I came down here, and then outside looking like that, die bitch. And then next thing you know, you're in written trouble. And then on top of it, you gotta. Why is that happening? Because I have to refine the human condition. So what type of situation are you in? Because there's no more Clyde. there's no more. See alive, see alive, see alive. No. There's no more of that Clyde first situation. Now either be real or just die. So you better not do nothing to real. And then you have another person say, "What would you do to yourself?" Yo, listen, I'm okay. The force of reality knows to stop you no matter what the situation, especially if you're thinking about going against to do something wrong to me, to hurt me mentally, physically, or emotionally, or cause any trauma or stress to my human condition or my habitation or my atmosphere. So I don't give a fuck who you are, and whoever you sent to try to do that, that manipulator is gonna die. And if I'm not around them and I don't acknowledge them at a point, they should already be dead. So I'm gonna just say this like this. What did you cause on a level because of irresponsibility, because of it wanting to know more than another empress or a certain type of way at a level, and then feel the fulfillment of excitement of a person? How can she say this? She's already on a roll when it comes to the natural energy, and where did you get it from? So what is that telling you about me then, if you got it from me? Then why am I sitting here like this? Hmm. So the energy force that was combated is wondering at a point in time, who do they want to hurt? Because I conquered the world. So who should the, if an energy was looking to cripple somebody, who should it cripple? It can't cripple me. So who would it be looking to cripple? A chick that did the wrong thing in the human condition with somebody else? The energy knows that she's an empress because it just can find her so simply. Like, oh, this is it. You just gotta wait till the right time and in position to it strikes. And she said, oh yeah, so that's why you're a certain type of way and gotta be regarded because certain things might happen to you. Well, I felt that you were gonna be living like the Scorpion Empress that was just trying to stall for time and sent some individuals to do something to me so she could get away. No, 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 no. That's why the energies are also of habitation of atmosphere. So it'll instantly come. And on top of it, it'll still be less. So tell your boyfriend thanks. No, thanks. Hmm, too bad. You should listen to my YouTube documentary. It's self-explanatory when it says if a next man that is not your soulmate tries to penetrate your atmosphere, that nigga's already murdering you. So either he's a hired assassin or he's just an energy and you're already stupid. That's how he probably looks at it. Your pussy's already stupid. The demoralization begins. The demineralizing. The distinguishing. Bye bye. nigga looking at her like, nigga laying next to her getting pussy, loving it, got a scoop in it on some bye bye. Bye bye. Wow. Yeah, I seen this nigga doing dominatrix choking his girl, and she was loving it. The nigga looked at this. The nigga looked at the screen and said, "Yo, I know he thought he said, yo, me is the best man ever. Look at this." And, oh man, you getting pussy and killing the bitch at the same time. Nigga gotta go on therapy just for that. After that, he gotta go to therapy. Woman, I killed. He said, I killed the bitch. He said, who said no? Wow. He said, you admit it. What? He said, and I'm more son grown. Admit it. And with the girl named Simone, admit it. And then you know out of the tree. She, and the nigga said, why? She already said, why? Wow, man. The nigga said, he said, but me, he said, me hot at that beat, and he's my specialty. He said, the other nigga looked at him and said, kill me. Back shot, you know, she had already killed the bitch. Sit up on head, you know, she already killed the nigga. Teabag it, kill the bitch. Rough cut, you know, she already killed the bitch. pussy on the head, you know, so I heard it. You ever seen porn on the nigga have the bitch upside down and she not even listening? She not even realizing the nigga mouth fucking her and her head's upside down. He said, put you on her head, she know she not already niggas thinking me, kill the bitch. Wow! I said, oh, wait! I said, wow! Yo, listen, England went crazy because of it. Yo, listen, I'm telling you this. Other niggas couldn't even tell you this. And then you fucking other niggas, yeah, stupid. Yeah. No wonder you're a hoe, probably. No wonder they labeled you a fucking dumb hoe. You a dumb bitch, you dumb bitch. You fucking, oh wow. I can't believe that shit. I'm over here on the earth and then you over here fucking stupid bitch. Vote for that. Vote for the truth hurting for who you really are, you stupid bitch. Oh wow. And I don't want you either. You can go ahead with your boyfriend. Wow. Another nigga conditioned stupidity. They thinking that another nigga like, what the fuck were you think? Uh, they go to case like that. They go to case. I've been telling niggas earlier. Oh, you had that? Yo, my nigga, go to jail, man. You know, don't wait for it to happen in the physical reality because another man conditions somebody ugly in the physical reality, my nigga. They're gonna go mad and crazy at a time, my nigga. They're gonna lose all their sense of reality at a time of a person of their existence because of some stupid individual that they made in the physical reality. It's like making a chick with a flat ass. There ain't no reason for the love no more. And listen, my nigga, that is the same where the carpet, the carpet, the outside park seat, the concrete if they're sitting on the step to take it. Take it away. Take it away. So the niggas come, oh, word, I was in. You sat there every time, niggas go, ah! What the? White out! Oh! What? Thinking this shit was cool and shit? And niggas say, you just love the puss. Love to hell. Another nigga is for the wilder wilderness strike, right? I say, alright. It's too bad she was looking bulky after I was over her, right? Niggas said, ah! Niggas went and hunted her down to the stole power. He stole, another niggas like, bitch, you went and stole power. Nigga tried to kill the bitch. Nigga said, you tried to steal my fucking energy another time, bitch. You fucked this nigga up this time. You know you fucked up my time, bitch. You tried to kill the bitch. Nigga said, sure you see me about. Don't worry about it. I had dream sex. Don't worry about it. Something a person doesn't want a person to remember couldn't be real, right? And then it was real because they were fully conscious when it was happening. That was a funny thing, right? My wife just couldn't believe it because she was sitting there like, no, I don't even gotta be on this. This is gonna really have a reason to kill me. I'm looking at it when I said, did you do that, bitch? I'm gonna look at my wife and say, what are you talking about? When I realized it too bad for you. She, every day she's on a step for herself. Sitting there like nobody can step in. She became a gangster, yeah, you're a gangster now. You're outside now, wow. Next man's like, wow, bullshit. Why outside the boat like that? Tell me who, tell me who said you know how many batteries and who given permit to make it pretty. Oh man. Another chick said, what are you talking about? I said, another chick robbed Morgan Le Fay that same day. My nigga Morgan Le Fay wanted to be pretty. That chick took her power. That nigga said, boy, that nigga never be pretty. I'm bad enough to get the dick. I don't need to look stupid to get this dick. She said, I can turn this nigga on right now. That nigga, on the top of it, when it happened, full, yo, yo, mega cheese status. It was a mega cheese status at the time. Another person was like, what are you talking about? Mad young and rejuvenated. What? Full of, yo, my nigga. People were looking at me like, yo, this nigga can't come outside at a certain time. Because this someone at me back in the days when I was younger. Like, yo, this nigga look, yo, this little nigga don't realize he really going. This nigga can't be outside right now. He's gonna come outside the afternoon when it's gonna get dark. Walk outside, niggas be hanging out with a nigga just to know what's going on. Like, yo, what's up, yo, what's up, man? Come through, yo. Come on out, man. Come through, man. Nigga, wait. Oh, nigga, oh, okay. Nigga, oh, shit. You said empathy. It's an empathy of the boat. It's a boat. Came through, stole Morgan Le Fay's books at the time. What made you say that anyway, huh? I mean, yo, man. Her 500 homeboy. He thought he was the man too. Yeah, I'm gonna stroke this pussy and get away with it. Nobody gonna ask questions. That's what nigga said, right? Nigga went to Morgan and said, huh? So how about this? Give me this. He said, what? She had this, and then she stole the Empress energy Morgan, right? He said, why did that happen? I don't know who did what to it. He said, you see me there, boy? you know, if you were the Empress and you were fucking up like you were too, no, you should have gave it to me. Boy, you went to her next and started devastating. Boy, she said, you're the Empress, you think I don't know what happened? I don't say that. I'm just thinking about how stupid some of these folks are. What? Dumb bitch. Fucked up your own life. Huh? Good day. It's never fucked up. It's just like the Empress Lovely and the Earth Empress over there. She come out and then she got to think about if she could come outside, and if she travels somewhere people won't ask her questions. So your homegirls don't got time for you no more, right? Because your homegirls over here fucked up too. your Earth Empress is over here fucked up too. You said, what you talking about? I said, the Earth Empress got another planet, my nigga. Some of them, I don't know if they know about it. What they gonna say? How about what you call it, the children of the Earth Empress, the element in the Earth Empress, element children. And what they doing? Chilling with Aaron, right? Good. Chilling with them Aaron Light kids. Good for you. Too good. The vein going crazy like it's on drugs. The vein go trying to be all over the place like it's on drugs or something. The other empress got to figure out how she's gonna handle your nigga. Oh man. You don't wanna keep this on. So that's this time. That's this time. put this on down again, so. This much warmer, I'll just come out the shower. When I come back, I'll put it on my head. And I'll feel like this. Not some bitch like she some workout bitch somewhere talking about I hear this bitch saying stop like I'm gonna say, yo man, my heart already set to not even touch that stupid bitch that keep yelling. Yo my nigga, don't waste your time with that stupid bitch, my nigga. That bitch already aggravated my consciousness, my nigga. Yo, it's just like imagine a chick offending me and making me mad in the physical. Yeah, she's gonna try to kill everybody one day on the earth, my nigga. Yo, think about physics in a period in a little graph of the physics and the physical reality. It's just like following the chemistry that leads up to a certain science, a certain type of way. Yo, it's the same thing with a humane condition, with a habitation, with another stupid bitch. If she offends the head of the consciousness of the reason of the enlightenment of all existence, what is she gonna do to everybody one day, man? You wanna wait for the soul train line? Good for you. Go ahead and be stupid for a dumb bitch. Probably another nigga sitting there, yo, another nigga in jail, like I'm a predicate felon for shit like that, nigga. Another nigga, some other nigga in jail somewhere, my nigga. That shit's crazy, my nigga. The difference with me. So some stupid bitch is gonna try to kill him anyway. You know, that's for real. Nah, what do I want to go get right now? And then on top of it, yo, man, the funniest things in life when it comes to individuals and stuff, right? Then you have, okay, I gotta get this off. I'm gonna take it go like they should go like a little faster. Man. Man. Some of the days go by faster, right? So my money could come if I could jump in and run to New York real quick. Man. I gotta get to New York. Oh man. I don't want to hear nobody excuse for stupidity, and then I have the evidence showing that I never did nothing, and then I was wrongfully accused because of other people being stupid because this dude, this dude in his name and his signature because I didn't want to be with his situation a certain type of way. I didn't want to be with his astrological empress, his light, his empress. So he tried to make it hard. You ever had a nigga that he tried to make it seem like he was more important and I didn't even know nothing about the nigga. You wanna know something? When the situation happened, I was sitting in front of somebody else's house, literally making a documentary, and this guy just pulls up in his driveway, and I'm sitting on the gate. It was a brick gate. It was like a low brick gate. I had my bags and everything, just sitting down making a documentary. You wouldn't even believe it. Literally making a documentary, and then when 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 international security came to me and they told me what was going on, they spoke to me. They were on the documentary speaking to me the whole time. From the time the guy arrived there, from the time I got there, I was already making a documentary. I was already making a documentary from the time I got there. Then from the time the guy pulled up, then international security arrived there and was speaking to me. And then on top of it, from the time I left after they were speaking to me, because right when they pulled up, I just grabbed my bags and I left. They pulled up around me on around the corner again, and then all type. Oh man. Then I told them, I was like, yo, listen, you just spoke to me. You can speak to me now. But it's because of what I was speaking about and where they were feeling too much pressure and they didn't know how to handle it. See, good for that. That has nothing to do with me. So now what they're going to do, come knock out people's consciousness in the north? They're going to come murder people in the north or something? Oh, all right. Because what, you mad that people in the north realize certain information or something? Yo, my nigga, international security gotta make sure I don't never lose this cell phone. I'll never lose none of this type of situation because those are the type of people just doing stupid things in physics and they just in a certain atmosphere to do fucked up things. It's just like if they poison somebody. It's just like one day I was in the house. I walked in the house after Walter Paul cooked the purple chemistry. You know what the guy said in Creole? And he was on the phone when he said this, so they should have been listening. But I've been reporting him so many times. The guy said, "Oh, I'm the poison of the family." I said, "What?" I just came in the house and heard that. It's like the nigga. I don't know. That nigga mustn't. I don't think he heard me coming in the house. When I heard that, I got so upset at the time. I was like, "Oh my god!" I said, "I can't believe I heard that." I just came in the house. You hearing somebody saying something like that, and they're in the house? Oh my god! Wow. The nigga admitted, and he was on the cell phone watching the internet and television, and he said that. That's like you hear somebody say something like that of a certain type of humane condition. Yo, you gotta be there. Yo, what the fuck was that? You heard that? No. It's bad, yo, my nigga. It's bad enough after what happened in Haiti. International security should have been watching. That's all I can say. I know my reason. I'm a man. That's a real refinement. They should have knew what I spoke about on my Sanders chips and everything. There ain't no reason for an excuse in any type of way. It's so real. I'll tell the guy Bill right now, this other guy around here. I'll tell him what happened right now and what I'm speaking about, and then we see what he thinks. Yeah? Amen. Anyway, man. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. For y'all clan individuals voting in y'all little towns because who's running things and who's doing certain things, better be careful and stuff with your generation and stuff because, you know, it doesn't make no sense if an individual is gonna do wrong already anyway. So, you know, another person, if they voting to go against the higher consciousness, the reason why they even experiencing a learning education is just like what if they would do something to element light. If a person would manipulate an element light, and listen to what I'm telling you for real for a second. If a person at a time does something at a time and literally and just causes to try to manipulate an element light, right? They're never manipulating an element light. You know, an element is already going to know the honesty and the reality of all situations. But if a person doesn't know what they're doing when it comes to element light, and they say they try to manipulate an element light, and then they go out in the and then they go out in the physical reality trying to manipulate an element light, what are they gonna do to the person that educated them? And they do wrong to the element light. What would they do to the person that educated them? You gotta be very careful about it. You gotta be careful in the physical reality with other people in the physical reality because they'll kill people. It's like the first sign of a warning. I'm the real Rob, man. You think atmosphere and everything is real? How do you know a warning sign? Did you see signs in the street that say turn left, 30 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour here, turn right, stop, continue, yield, or warning signs? It's just like the atmosphere, just literal warning signs in the humane condition to habitation, to the universal laws of attraction to one's physical consciousness. And down to the physics of vivid reality, my nigga. I'm a wonderful man. If you say I did something wrong, just because I educated, I made all education, and you're gonna try to let somebody offend me, you're gonna kill everybody if they offend me. Guaranteed, my nigga. You don't gotta wait. You don't need to even vote no more after that happens to you. What? Voting for what? That's what's good. You waiting? Oh, you just want to see it happen a certain type of way, right? Well, thank you. You're probably the type of person that own a corporation or a business, and then I tell you to go get some money from me, and then you break up the store, and then I can't make money because you went into the store, right? After I get mad and probably go to jail for breaking you up, you're probably going to tell me so because, oh, you're the regard, and then you probably come up with a script. You better watch Casino, man. You know, some of y'all regard the international security, better be fucking very careful, man. But like I said, I'm a man of my word, so I'm going to continue and tell you what I was telling you a certain type of way, but love one.